What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Redemption with Jaden. This week we've got round 3 of the Lackey Grand Prix going on, so that's what today's game is going to be covering. And as you can see, it is again a long video, so gonna go ahead and try to make this a quick introduction to the deck, and also just a quick blanket apology for the audio and video differences this week. I'm not at my usual setup, so I might look and sound a little bit different, and there might be a little bit more background noise depending on how much I can adjust that in post. But just kind of a disclaimer there. Okay, so I guess this week my game I was paired up with Joe Schaefer. I was kind of based on the way that the pairings were going. It was basically either I would play Joe or Jacob or Red Wing, because they were tied. But it just worked out that in order for Brad to play someone different, then you got him. So it was a little bit of a toss-up and a little bit random. And I would have liked to get Red Wing on here because I haven't had him on the channel yet, but maybe we'll get on that after the Grand Prix, or maybe I'll play him in round 4 or in Top Cut if both of us make it there. But I did like to take the opportunity to play Joe again, because I was thinking, no, I can get back at him for the playtest games that he beat me in last week, so get a little bit of revenge. So we'll see if that is indeed the case in this video. Certainly a long and kind of grueling game, another one this week. So, but I'm gonna wait until Friday or maybe Saturday to actually post the results of it on the forums, because then you guys can be a little bit surprised when you watch it. It's not spoiled who wins. So I'm gonna start this week with the defense, because that's actually what that's the first thing that I wanted to test, or I've been kind of like theorizing for a while, and now I finally put it into a deck. A lot of people have been talking lately about Grain Tenders, and it was a card that I thought would be kind of fun to build around. And then also like Pale Green, I feel like is a little bit of sleeper defense in the current meta. Don't see it a whole lot, and especially not in this Antediluvian form that I have going on here. But I think with Grain Tenders, it actually pairs pretty well. You've got Cain Murders Abel, cannot be negated if used by Cain. You've got Did God Really Say, which is a great negate, which is good in the meta right now. And then you have Death of Unrighteous, which lets you shuffle all your lost souls, discard all your evil characters in battle. It's kind of the ultimate chump block, and kind of hopefully it blocks for more than one turn if you're able to manage not to draw any lost souls on the next turn. And then in the reserve, we have Serpent's Curse here. To have your animals in battle ignore heroes, cannot be negated if used by the Serpent, who is also in the reserve. So that gives 4 really good options for Grain Tenders to get back for us. But Grain Tenders only triggers if a deck has 10 or fewer cards, and or if OT Joseph is in play. So I figured it wasn't going to be super reliable to make sure somebody had 10 or fewer cards. Maybe I could just put like a super fast offense in here, bring it down to 49 cards in a hopper, because right now it is at 57, mostly because I just couldn't figure out what to cut. Probably should be something, but I haven't played with the deck enough yet or tested it yet enough to know exactly what needs to be cut. But yeah, other than that, in the defense, I guess that kind of determined my offense. But before I get to that, the rest of the defense was just kind of just a few other Antediluvians that made sense. There's not really any other like reason for me to be using Antediluvians other than Cain Murders Abel. It was good if used by an Antediluvian, if you want to play it in territory. But I decided just to try it out with Nema. Pretty sweet with all the multi-brigade characters in the meta right now, really in the game right now. And then also protection from opponent's dominance is nice. The unfortunate part is that she's not CB anything, so she's pretty easy to get through, but your opponent does have to have an answer to negate rather than just remove her from battle. And then Tubal Cain I thought would be kind of cool to get. It's kind of like the pagan sailors, but better. Not only can you activate or take an artifact or weapon from your reserve, but you can also do it from your deck. And so Tubal Cain lets me grab foreign horses to get a play first. Or I can also grab Endless Treasures to grab Flying Scroll from reserve and banish it to potentially take the character in battle. It's a lot harder to stop than most other evil battle winners if it's coming from an artifact. So that's kind of just a nice little cheesy block you can do with Tubal Cain, which is something that I think is better than it gets credit for at this point in the meta. So, or at this point in the game in the current meta. So now on to the offense. This was an idea that John Early, he messaged me on Discord last week, and he was like, "So how good is Jacob, Abraham, Bless the Nations, with Noah?" Actually, I don't even know if he mentioned Abraham. He was just like, Jacob and Noah with Bless the Nations to just have a big band, or maybe heroes that actually win you the battle, like we're gonna see here. And then you just use Noah to shuffle Bless the Nations back into your deck, and you use Jacob to search for it when you attack each turn. And I was like, I don't know, it seems pretty good. And so this is kind of my version of it, or my kind of take on that. I think that part of the reason John asks me questions like that sometimes is just to like get me to try it out, and then he can be like, "Oh, yeah, I guess it wasn't quite as good as I thought," and it saves him a little bit of time. But I think that this strategy, there's definitely something to it. I don't know that I really have the optimal build right now. I think the optimal build is probably at 50 cards, just because it's a little bit more of a combo-y offense, because that really is the only battle winner, is to use Bless the Nations. And we're going to try, ideally, abandon Midianite Slave and Abram's Army. So Midianite Slave captures to my opponent's Knight of Bondage, and then Abram's Army lets me release it to negate and discard an evil card. Usually that's going to be the evil character in battle. And right now, while everyone's playing Old Testament evil characters, for the most part, then it's going to be pretty hard to stop. So it's not bulletproof, that's for sure. It's a little bit easier to stop than the original version, which was using Perez and Isaiah. So kind of similar to my Aminadab deck, where I was using the banned all cards to abandon Isaiah and Aminadab, and then Isaiah makes Aminadab cannot be negated, and then Aminadab lets me bounce an evil card. It was kind of similar to that, except using Perez, who can bounce a character with strength 2 or greater, I think. So I decided to try out this version instead, because it had a little bit more synergy with the Cloud Abraham. So basically, if you set it up so that you have, you go in with Jacob, you search for Bless the Nations, ban to Abraham, who has Faith of Abraham on him, and then Abraham can ban to like Isaac or the 3 visitors to Judah, or even Joseph the Dreamer, who kind of inspired me to actually use this offense in this deck with Grain Tenders, like I was talking about earlier. Then once they block, you get the play off of Faith of Abraham to play Bless the Nations, and hopefully get everything working there, everything sorted. So I think that it's decent. It's a little bit too easy to interact with, I think, to make it like highly competitive. If they have a way to negate or remove Faith of Abraham, or just prevent Bless the Nations. But I think there's a little bit of leeway or ways to control it, where either you use it for sacrifice to take out their way to deal with it, or you just get it set up fast enough that they don't have a way to respond early on. So the longer the game goes, the more difficult it is to get rescues, and the more difficult it's going to be to get rescues. It also takes some good planning to make sure that you have Noah, you have Midianite Slave, you have Abram's army when you play Bless the Nations, because otherwise it'll go to your discard pile and you have to figure out a way to get it back. Which there are a couple of those, maybe just one in here. Joe told me after the game that I definitely should have had Hezron in the deck, who can recur blue enhancements. And of course, coming from Joe, who is like a hardcore Genesis player, like, he's the guy I kind of think of when I think of just a Genesis offense, or maybe like an Abraham offense specifically. Not as much Blood Survivors, but like Patriarchs, I guess. So yeah, that was his recommendation, and that definitely made sense to me. But I also wanted to try out another part of the offense, which I've wanted to try for a while, is using the combination of Reu the Shepherd and Jeshua. Reu is kind of the Genesis version of Jeshua, so it's a little more specific, but I think having both of them can kind of work together to double up on a lot of these top deck and draw abilities. And so I thought it would be kind of fun to try out, especially with Balaam's Prophecy. Just get like a huge draw, and if you can get them both set up. Not sure if that's necessarily reliable enough either, but yeah, with that, the rest of the deck is pretty much just setting things up. Tree of Knowledge is a nice way to get through your deck a little bit and give you some hand information. And yeah, that's pretty much the deck. So let's go ahead and get into the game. Good luck.
I am soulless.
Well, I am not.
I see that.
I rolled a 4.
Rolled a 5. I will choose to start the game,
Okay.
but stars, I don't think I'm going to choose to activate any stars, so.
Nor will I.
And your souls don't appear to do anything initially, so am I good to start my first turn?
I'll release all captured humans, my exiles, and then you can go ahead.
Okay. All right. I will put down a storehouse. And I will activate a covenant with Noah as an artifact.
Mm-hmm. I guess you want Lot's Daughters.
I could, but I'm going to grab a Meek Judah.
Ooh.
So he's meek, but I'm going to go for a rescue attempt here. I'm going to do 3 visitors and go to my deck. Going for Cloud of Witness Abraham, who is going to search for Isaac. And then band to Isaac. Should have left my deck open. And then I'm going to play Jacob and or Esau.
And or Esau.
So here's Jacob.
And
there's Esau. And since I have a meek hero in play, I can draw 2.
That you may. Muscle.
No souls. But this is my rescue attempt.
Okay. Well, I'm a little bit sad that you dropped down that storehouse, but I will block with Damsel and do I have any New Testament human heroes? Nope. Or maybe I'm gonna fail the search though.
Okay.
My initiative.
That it is.
I think we'll start off with this one. Gonna name Son of God,
Confused.
and is
Okay.
regardless of protect because of wicked.
That is correct.
So we'll take a look at your hand.
I knew I should have put in Chariot.
I was gonna be so sad.
It's actually been in and out of this version too.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
All right, no evil characters, so that's good as long as I can find a lost soul somehow. Oh wait, oh I guess you got Esau down. All right. And let's see what else you got going. Oh, 2 lost souls in the top 3 cards. You were so close.
Hey, you're the one making me shuffle here.
Well, I was just saying you were so close and drawing them off of Isaac.
It's true. If you hadn't have played Confusion, I would have drawn them.
So doubt. Alrighty.
You are banishing my Son of God.
Yes, sir.
Rude.
And that gets banished. Um, let's see, you had a negate. Still my initiative.
That it is.
Cool. Let's play that one before you get that Goshen out.
Oh, hold up. Okay. Sends it to the bottom. Okay. There we go. All right. And will I do anything else here? Probably not. I will pass the turn here.
Cool. Draw 3. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that's probably worth it. Let's use the star ability on Jacob. Top deck a patriarch from my deck.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, I guess I will do my own father, or my own CoW Abraham. Father Abraham.
Okay.
And let's put down Jeshua, down Enosh.
Mm-hmm.
Play Balaam's Prophecy.
Okay.
Oh man, I can only see the first 4 cards at first, and I was kind of hoping like, oh, is this gonna be a D6 right here? Oh, I guess D5. Take the 3 visitors.
Okay.
Well, I definitely want Melchizedek. If I can get around your storehouse. Um, hmm.
This looks weirdly familiar.
I think I want to. Yeah, I think we're actually just going to top deck them in this order. And draw
Okay.
3 off of Jeshua.
Okay.
We'll put down Melchizedek. All right. I suppose I will put down my Jacob
As Meek, it looks like.
Yep.
Okay.
Then I will rescue the 3 visitors. Well, battle challenge with the 3 visitors.
Okay.
Exchange for Abraham. Engage.
This looks oddly familiar.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of funny when you were doing all this on your turn. Let's grab. I guess I'll just grab the 3 visitors back.
Okay.
And I will ban to my own Isaac. And we both have meek heroes in play, so I will draw 2. Then I will trigger Melchizedek on myself since you have Storehouse. And let's grab a distressed.
Okay.
And draw 1. And that's my battle challenge.
Okay. Well, I don't think it's worth doing anything about the battle challenge, so I will decline.
Cool. Let's put down. Yeah, we'll put down a dreamer and pass the turn.
My own distressed.
About time. Of course, not really the one I wanted to see, but you know. Actually, I guess it's negated right now by Enosh.
That it is. I'm thinking if I'm going to use star ability here. I think I will choose to not use the star ability.
Okay.
Okay. I don't think you have anything that triggers on search, so I will use my storehouse. OT card. Go ahead and grab Abe Servant to hand.
Okay.
All right. So
Seems
I
like a
will go
good
ahead and
Goshen card.
pretty good. But I'm going to use Offering Your Son. And I will be grabbing Confusion of Mind.
Seems good.
And I will activate Confusion of Mind.
There's now, even if I do something about it, your distressed will be on anyway.
That's kind of the plan.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. We'll leave it for now.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and play Wages. Let's go grab Chronicles. When in doubt,
Okay.
grab Chronicles, right?
Fair enough.
And I will underdeck it. All that for the obvious choice, right?
Mm-hmm. All right, so now you're gonna
So the
attack
question
and
is,
play it as good, right?
what's up now?
You're gonna attack and play it as good, right?
Good. Um, well, I think just in case, I'm more worried about that death of unrighteous than anything. I don't know. Maybe I should let you, but
Just get out
go
of the
for
way.
rescue with a Plague the Divider.
Mm.
And should I ban? No, I'm not choosing to ban.
Negate evil multi-brigade and evil territory class cards. That's just mean. I guess my damsel doesn't work anyway, because you're storehouse.
Yep.
Um.
And that's sneaky good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You're not banding. Okay, so I think I'm gonna block with Tubal Cain. We'll exchange this card in my hand with an artifact from my deck. Which I think will be um, this one.
Okay.
Since you've used a search ability this turn, I will play it.
Sure.
And I will um, yeah, I will underdeck it to activate my own confusion of mind.
Okay.
And I will draw two.
Well, how do I feel about confusion of mind at the moment?
Yeah, I suppose you get to choose if you want to discard before I draw.
Mm-hmm.
Could always discard your Chronicles. Might not need that.
I think I'm gonna let confusion of mind go for the moment. We don't need hero abilities.
Cool. Alrighty then. My initiative.
Um, Thinking.
It's dangerous.
Do you have DOU in hand? I think you do. Yes, you drew it with your Jeshua. And then if I play that, that doesn't necessarily help because you still have Humble though. So I guess I just will let you go ahead and play it since Chronicles doesn't even work.
um. Hmm. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I kind of want to keep my Tubal Cain though. Yeah, we'll do it, I guess. He served his purpose.
Alrighty. Okay.
And we'll shuffle him away.
I'm not really gonna fight that.
Don't have a harvest time.
Okay. I might have actually had a way to potentially rescue. No, not quite. Almost.
Hmm.
But I've got to get down on cards. You're not negating anything in territory, so I think the easiest way is I'm going to play Judah's Intervention to capture my Peleg over to you
Mm-hmm.
to take a Genesis hero from my deck.
Okay. Ah, I see what you were thinking. You had a meek hero
Yeah,
to play that on with right on, or I guess awesome things.
yeah, it doesn't quite work.
Yeah. And should have banned it.
Oh, I could have. Probably would have been smarter. But all right. Um, yeah, well, let's just grab good old Abe.
He's back.
And your turn.
Cool. Mm. That's a draw. Um. Alright, so we're negating my characters and territory at the moment. Negating my heroes, the confusion of mind. Um. Let's start off with. Guess we'll activate that one again because it came right back. And this time we'll go to my reserve. And I think I want a Serpent's Curse. And I will draw 2. And then I will Yeah, I think this is kind of inevitable, so let's go ahead and do it now. Let's play a Evil Woes to negate that storehouse.
Storehouse.
Yeah. Can't be having your hand be protected. That's just no fun.
It is perfectly fine.
Then I will play Forbidden Fruit to look at your hand.
Okay.
And we got a Lurking, a Seized, Scattered, and Chronicles. Lots of cards that I don't like. Hmm. Okay. Then I will take. We'll take Covenant with Philistia from reserve.
Sure.
And then I will play an Emmaus Road and take Noah's Ark for my reserve.
Okay.
Shuffle that. We'll activate Noah's Ark, or put down Noah's Ark, and activate Covenant with Philistia. I will take the Serpent for my reserve.
All right, and I can take one as well.
If you so choose.
Just to mess with you, I will take the worm.
Negate and discard an enhancement or subsidy for 2 turns. Okay. The worm, huh?
Withered plant, the worm.
Cool. I will draw 2.
Sure.
And there's a lost soul. And there's another lost soul. Okay. Yep, okay. Just making sure I actually shuffled after I put Emmaus Road back in my deck, because here it is again.
Alrighty. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, I think this time we're gonna go ahead and grab.
There's one choice I think that's obvious.
Yeah, just making sure. But yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that guy.
Oh, that guy. Okay, that works too.
Oh, is that not what you were thinking of?
Not off the top of my head, but it works.
Okay, so he's no, right. Still a confusion of mind problem. Okay, well, doesn't quite work as I was intending. All right, I think what we're actually gonna do then is play. As weird as this is, I'm gonna play the first sacrifice to underdeck the worm from your hand.
Okay. Just to show that it's the worm.
Mm-hmm.
Scared of a worm.
Maybe. And then I am going to make a rescue attempt with. Let's go with. Yeah, let's go with Jacob.
3-4 Jacob.
Jacob versus Esau. Bring it on, bro.
Well, I think I have to make you prove it, so block with Esau.
Mm-hmm.
I can go take an animal here. I think I probably just take Leviathan.
That seems good.
All right. And no animals to discard, unfortunately.
Yep.
So Urnish.
I had a plan. I'm not sure if it works. Yep, I don't think that's actually worth it. I made a slight miscalculation, and I think we're just gonna let Jacob go.
All righty. Feel like that's almost the opposite of thematic there.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a thematic letdown, I guess. Guess that's what I get for letting my humble go. All right, shuffling away my humble. We'll put down a grain tenders. And I guess we'll I'll put down a cane.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Grain Tenders is a sneaky addition for that deck.
That might be fun.
All right. No stars. Well, Grain Tenders, Divine Damsel. My heroes do work at the moment,
That they do. Must be nice.
just not in territory.
Right.
Okay. That's intriguing. What other nasty things can you have at this point? I think there is something that's CBN on Kane. But I think we'll do it this way. We'll start with,
Are you going to your attack?
yes, I am.
I assume that means you're leaving Confusion of Mind active.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should specify that. I am leaving Confusion of Mind active. Do you wish to do something about that?
I think I will. Yeah, I think I'm going to discard Grapes to discard it. I almost played it on the last battle because I forgot that Isa will let you search for an animal, though. So then you'd have another blocker.
Yes.
And then, last but not least, we're gonna ask for dominant initiative.
Well, I think I know what that's about, but I guess I let you have Dominish here.
Yeah, let's go ahead and rescue that distressed.
Distressed. You don't need that.
Well, I need you to not have it.
Oh, well, that is unfortunate, but also okay. I think I'm still gonna put down Leviathan first. And yeah, let's still nothing negating my heroes. You don't have anything that triggers on search, but you do have, oh no, yeah, Grain Tenders. That's what you have. I just don't know if I let you get back the Death of Unrighteous.
I'd
So
take back
based on
Forbidden
that,
Fruit.
I'm gonna play Angel of the Lord on Grain Tenders.
Wow.
I don't need you getting back DOU. I think I should be okay otherwise. So I will go for a rescue with Jacob. Going to my deck. And which thing do I want here? Got those. So I'm actually going to grab the first sacrifice. Oh, I'll leave it because I will be banding to Abraham. it. Do I want to change that up? Do I want to do it that way? Oh, that would have probably been better, but that's okay. I will go to Isaac.
Good.
And Jacob and Esau are out, but I may draw 2. Okay. And it is your go to block.
Um. hmm. Yeah, I think this makes the most sense. We'll block with the serpent, and we'll paralyze Judah for 5.
Let me think here if I'm going to play a dominant.
Can't be a good one.
That's right, because you paralyzed me.
Yeah.
No, I think we're good to keep going here. So,
All right, my initiative.
and um, unfortunately, I think you can play a Serpent's Curse here.
Yeah.
So I think I just let you play Serpent's Curse.
Um. Yep, I think that's what we do here.
Yep. Let me see if there's anything I want to do to follow up here or not. There might be something. Yeah, I think we're okay with being ignored.
Cool. It will pass as well.
Just whittle you down slowly.
Get my jump blocks out of the way.
Yeah. I mean, eventually I'm bound to get through.
One
At least
would
hopefully.
think.
Um, hmm. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and put Faith of Abraham on Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
So many cards in hand. It's kind of rude.
I'm so sorry.
We'll put down the serpent.
Less fancy serpent.
Yeah, the Grand Prix plugin didn't have fancy serpent,
Oops.
and I didn't change it. Okay. I'm at 11. So let's put down Angel of the Wind. Let's put down good old Foreign Wives.
Mm-hmm.
And because I have to play something, let's go ahead and use the first sacrifice, I guess. To underdeck an evil card from your hand.
Pick your poison.
So you have a Martyr, a Deceiver, and Cain Murders Abel.
They're all pretty decent options.
Let's get rid of the. Yeah, let's get rid of. Hmm. Hmm. I actually don't know what's worse there because they're basically the same thing. I guess let's get rid of Martyr.
Okay.
Arcane Murder's Able just seems similar.
Fair.
All right, and I pass.
Okay. Let's see if we can find something good here. Hmm. Um, guess I will leave woes on storehouse.
No fun.
And I will turn over confusion of mind.
Okay, let me think here. I can't even play good dominance for 5 turns because of the serpent. Is
Correct.
that right? Okay. Yeah. So based on that, I will discard right on awesome things.
Okay. It's gone.
If I
And
negated this, I would have to bounce Judah. That's what it is.
what's that?
If I negated the serpent while it's still in play, that would allow me to play dominance, though. Correct.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and then I will make a rescue attempt
Sure.
with Noah. Convert him to meat to prevent cards and shuffle Leviathan. And then I will use Melchizedek to play a lost soul from my deck.
Okay.
Which will be I think I want to do exiles. No, I want to do humble. And I will draw one.
And so are my souls being negated? I think by Enoch, right?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, I will block with the serpent.
Mm-hmm.
And I can paralyze. Let's paralyze your Abraham.
He's protected by arc.
You're right. I cannot paralyze them.
Oh, I forgot to trigger my arc. Speaking of that, sad.
Yeah. Okay, so no paralyzation. Well, yeah, because it's all heroes.
Mm-hmm.
No paralyzation, but is
You
it
can
my
paralyze one of your own if you want.
No, I think we're okay.
All right. Yep. Go for it.
Okay. Let's go for a Seize by Babylon to capture just Noah.
He's protected by Melchizedek.
What's up now?
He's protected by Melchizedek. Just layers and layers of protection.
You're right. I'm not reading cards, clearly. But okay then. Boop.
Eh.
And there you go.
Good job, Noah. And I will play Offringer Sun. And go ahead and grab Endless Treasures.
Sure.
Oops, shuffle that as well. And I guess we'll put that down. Yeah, I guess then I'll just pass.
Alrighty. So you said my Judah is paralyzed.
Yep.
So that goes down to 4.
Yep.
I don't think it's gonna matter, but you never know.
Yeah, you gotta bounce.
I might.
Or negate, I suppose. If you've got like your Lord Provides or something.
Might have something, but nothing. Oh, Enosh is negating my neutrals. That's what's going on. Damn.
Yes.
I know there's a reason I wasn't doing that, but okay. So, in that case, we will go for a rescue with Jacob. Go find the Ancient Assist enhancement. We're gonna grab Stolen Blessing. Then we will bend to Abraham. Which we'll grab. Well, I think I just kind of go for cards at this point then. But we will grab Melchizedek to hand. Then he can band to Isaac. And I can draw 2. You're negating my neutrals. All right. And this is my rescue team.
Okay, so you are 10, 22, 25, 24. And you get to play first.
But now I reach
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna block with Damsel. And I will reveal your hand. Come on, let's get see some good brigades here. There's a few on Melchizedek. 1, 2, 3. Melchizedek, and then red, and then gold for Firefoxes. 5.
3, 4, 5. Only counts good brigades, right?
Yep.
So I believe 5 is correct.
And you've got Lord Provides, Abe Servant, Stone Blessing, and Covenant. Alright. I will draw. That's poor timing. So you are currently also negating my neutrals.
Yep.
Actually, they cannot be prevented by my humble at the moment.
Yep. So you can trigger them.
Wow, it's the First time I've ever, I think, triggered a CBP lost soul.
Humble is good.
Yeah. Another thing is if I use them, then I'll probably be, have more cards in hand than you. Let's at least use exiles, and I will top deck the first sacrifice from my discard pile. And then I will draw Jeshua. Well, I guess Prosperity would probably trigger first. I will discard Delivered to Prosperity. Draw 2, and then draw the 1 from Jeshua.
Okay. And I have a Faith of Abraham trigger.
Yes.
Okay then. I think at this point, let's just see what shenanigans we're dealing with. I'll play Stolen Blessing to play an enhancement from your hand, regardless of brigade.
Yep. That seems good.
Surely you have something there.
I might.
That's an interesting. Bless the nations. Good to know.
Got a couple of good choices here, I guess.
Trying to think if there's much of a benefit to Bless the Nations. Because I can't bring in Isaac. I think the best one is probably just First Sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
So I can negate an evil or neutral card in a territory. I guess that would be awkward. So if I negated your exiles, what happens to this First Sacrifice? And would I get the second portion on the First Sacrifice?
It sounds like if you negate
It
exiles,
sounds
it goes to my discard. If you negate prosperity, it goes back on top. And during special initiative, it doesn't really matter where it is. I can still negate it with something that negates good enhancements.
okay. That's still fine. So, but yeah, I think so. If I negate the prosperity, it goes back to the top of the deck, and then if I negate exiles, it goes back to the discard.
Right.
But that doesn't necessarily matter
Right.
to SI. So, and you can't like undo the trigger on Joshua either. So let's, I guess, negate Distressed and try to underdeck Divining Dams.
All that for trying to get my distress.
Oh, hold on. I'm dumb. Don't negate Distress. Negate the Serpent. That is the clear and obvious target.
That makes sense.
That is like, duh.
Yep.
Negating the Serpent. And special initiative gives it to you.
All right. Well, I guess in that case, I will. I will play Lurking,
Okay.
which yeah, your Forsaken's negated and CVP anyway, so we're good, I think. Gonna band to Wicked People. Oh, wait a second.
What's up?
It says I can discard an opponent's enhancement to draw 2. So I can't discard the
You
first
cannot
sacrifice.
discard first sacrifice. Sneaky
So,
stolen blessing.
yeah, I will. Well, more like just an oversight on Wicked People, I think, but I guess I'll discard Faith of Abraham.
Still not bad.
Yeah. I mean, might have been the right option anyway. And then I'll draw 2.
Yeah.
Then I guess the problem is that Serpent is still negated and then Damsel is still underdecked. But I have a Wicked People that is 13/13.
Okay. The question is, do I want to try to play something here? Or do I want to...
Let's see, you're 28, 24, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, do I want to play a dominant here or not? Since
Yeah.
I can.
Yep.
I don't know that this necessarily changes the situation. I know you have like a CPN discard hero fused by Kane. Let's see what you got. I will not be playing a dominant at this time.
Okay, so you're, what do we say, 28, 24? So I do that. And I really wish I could have discarded your first, or I could have discarded the first sacrifice. I think I will play Cain Murders Abel to discard Abraham. And that makes me a 14/14, so it is now mutual.
All right. So based on that, do I want to play dominant?
I guess our cameras were frozen that whole time since the really question, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
I can still see the board. You said 25 minutes?
Yes, 25.
Okay.
Do I want to try play dom? Has the serpent used up its once per game thing if I negated it or no?
I think so.
You know what? Let's just make it. I don't know. I don't remember your hand. I should have. Let's play Lord Provides and negate that Cain Myrtle's April.
Mm-hmm.
And we can discard that as well. And that'll bring back Abe.
Yep.
So back to you.
All right. Well, I guess now I'll play. Did God really say? And we'll negate the first sacrifice.
Okay.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're negating first sacrifice.
I think so. Yeah.
So that brings back your damsel.
Yep. Serpent is no longer negated, and I will discard a Bible icon from your reserve.
Okay. You got a few options.
So I do. I don't know if you would do that or not, but just in case, we're gonna do that one.
I go. Okay. If I negate everything but the banned abilities.
From
Abraham's servant error. If I did that,
Oh, if you did that. Let's see. Right now I'm 11, 14, 20, 2019.
so you're 2019 is what you said.
Yep. So I believe it would be my initiative still.
Yeah, that sounds correct.
And I think I'm just gonna let them die.
Okay.
And you can have this leg, I guess.
Sure. That was an interactive battle.
That was something, all right.
I still got rid of your first sacrifice, so success.
Mm-hmm.
We'll put down Melchizedek of my own. Oh, we will put down a sad, treacherous land. We will put back down Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, we'll pass the turn.
Okay, let's not use that. Let's woes on storehouse still.
Sure.
That's my only upkeep trigger, I believe. Yep. Let's play Tree of Knowledge, and I will take Forbidden Fruit from my discard pile. Go ahead and play it. Look at your hand.
Go for it.
Firefoxes, the Worm, Lurking, Scattered Chronicles. Okay. Now we'll grab Judah's Intervention.
Sure.
And I will put down Storehouse.
Seems good.
Let's occupy my Tree of Knowledge with Distressed.
Okay.
So there we go. I will put down Rue the Shepherd. Let's activate. Yeah, I'll use my Covenant with Philistia. Take Beast from the Earth from reserve.
Okay, do I want to grab an animal? I'm going to choose to not grab an animal.
Okay. We'll draw 2. Play Faith of Isaac. Get my top
Sure.
6.
Mm-hmm.
I will take. Guess I'll take that one.
Seems good.
I guess I don't have to show you, but now you know.
Something tells me you might be using it.
Yeah, I think I'm going to use it. I will reveal 1, 2, 3.
Sure.
And we'll go grab this one from my deck.
Seems good.
Grab this one from my discard pile. This one from my reserve.
Yep.
We'll go and put them all down. flip over those treasures.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom deck. Got a reserve for flying scroll.
Mm-hmm.
I will banish to take your foreign wives.
Makes sense.
And I guess just draw one because I didn't put a character down. I will. Yeah, let's put Faith of Abraham on my Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
Put down 3 visitors. And yeah, I think we're gonna go ahead and attack here.
Okay.
Let's go with Jacob. Search my deck. Fail the search. And to Abraham. And band to a Genesis 20. Did that wrong. We'll just band to my Isaac and draw 2.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play Evil Chronicles.
Okay. Seems good.
Get rid of that Faith of Abe.
Right.
And let's see if I'm gonna do anything blocking wise here. You're big.
I take offense to that.
I think I block with Leviathan.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll go grab Fire from Heaven from reserve. And an animal from deck. So I'm gonna grab Stubborn Heifer.
Okay.
All right. My initiative.
I suppose so.
Scattered.
Yep. And back from that. So it will be underdecked. And yep, nothing else I can do about that.
Okay.
Alright, let's put down an artifact. Put down let's put down a Meek Judah. Put down a Nema. Beast from the Earth. Play Faith. Go ahead and grab Faith of Abraham from my discard pile.
Yep.
Play that. Grab Abraham. We had 11. Put down an Abram's army. And I will reserve Offering Your Son with Storehouse.
Yep.
And I will reserve Judah's Intervention with Storehouse.
Sure.
And I'll pass.
Alrighty.
How are we doing on time?
12 minutes.
All right.
All right. They're still doing that. All right. I'm going to, let's see, do I have any upkeep things? I don't think so. So I will play Faith and I'll go my discard, go grab Faith of Abraham.
Mm-hmm.
I will play the Faith of Abe on Abe. Might as well try to keep moving through here. So I'm going to do Jacob. Go to the deck. I'm going to go grab Abraham's Descendant.
Mm-hmm. Seems good.
Then ban to Abe. Who's going to go grab 3 visitors to hand. And then go to, I think, Isaac. Yeah, we're going to go to Isaac. And I'll throw it to. Did I shuffle? I did not.
After you searched,
Oh, I did.
I think you did.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I did shuffle. Okay, I was making sure. Okay.
Guess we'll try to keep it simple. Block with Warren Wives.
Block with Wives. That is something I should have absolutely been paying attention to.
The reason I decided not to put her down is like maybe.
Yeah. Clearly I'm paying attention. I don't know if I have many regardless of protect stuff. Goshen would be pretty good about now, but nope.
True.
So
What'll be good on my turn too?
I will pass.
I will pass.
Well, 3 visitors. In case it ever matters, I guess I will put down Enoch. We'll give you the stubborn heifer down that you know about. We'll also throw down the worm and throw down fire foxes. I'll play evil woes on Enosh.
Good.
And my neutrals are now turned on. Yay.
So they are.
Alrighty. Well, actually, no. 3 woes needs to target distressed.
All right.
That seems much better. So we are targeting distressed, and I'll still play it as evil, just in case.
Right. Well, I can't play it as good, so.
Yeah.
All right, my
And
turn.
now, yeah. I should have done that first, but, mistakes were made.
Okay, Lost Souls are all negated. I guess I can do a couple of star abilities. So we'll look at your hand.
Sure.
Okay. And top deck, Patriarch for my deck, which is the top card, which will be Isaac, which I will draw with Jeshua.
Yep.
We'll let's go to upkeep.
We have
Woes.
5 minutes and 30 seconds.
All right. Woes will negate your Forsaken.
Okay,
And
that makes sense.
Storehouse, I will take Judah's Intervention.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and play Judah's Intervention, capture my Reu to you.
Sure.
And then I will. All right, let's rescue with Jacob and to Abraham. Band to band to Isaac.
Mm-hmm.
I will play good Chronicles to prevent enhancements. Prevent evil enhancements.
Okay, that's pretty good. Well, I pretty much know one thing you have. And that makes this really difficult. To bless the nations is what's concerning with that Faith of Abe and Aaron's army. So I don't know if there's much I can do about that. I made a mistake with Leviathan. That's all that was. But okay. I think I make you sort of go ahead and do that. Um, yeah, I'm gonna block with, I guess, Leviathan. Well, I might need that. All right, you've used a search ability. Let's make you negate it. Firefoxes. I
Okay.
have to shuffle a site, but I've got a feeling it's going to be negated.
Play on Faith of Abraham.
Yep.
Bless the nations.
Nations.
I'll abandon the Abram's army. And that's it. I guess I will bounce my Noah
Noah.
and negate and discard Firefoxes.
Yep. Alrighty. There you go.
Cool. Be discarded, and I will pass the turn.
All right. So time has basically expired.
Last round.
I did not draw a soul. So the question is, oh, I don't even know if it's been enough turns for Judah.
I guess Reu should actually be released for Abram's army.
Oh, yes, that is correct. Which you're definitely going to have enough souls on your turn. So I think it just comes down to, is there something I can do here? I don't even know what dominance you have.
Well, don't draw too many cards, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. I was thinking about it, funny enough. But I think I need to do that and just not end with that. I could. Okay. Your heroes are only protected from harm, correct? Okay. I don't know how much that matters, but So, oh, I guess I have a woes trigger. Enosh is negating your neutrals now. Is that correct? Let's negate the Storehouse, I guess, with woes.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that's correct, but um, so your Jacob is meek, is that right?
Jacob is not meek. Judah is meek.
Okay. Judah is meek. And that looks to be your only meek hero?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. We're gonna go Abraham. And then I guess it's a mandatory search, so shuffle. Bantu 3 visitors, which will go to Jacob. I guess I can search the deck. I don't think you have search punishment. Duh. Oh, look. Fail to 5. Okay, and then Jacob can ban to a meek hero, which I guess I will ban to your Judah. You're right, I can't ban to your Judah, because I can't ban to that one. Do I even need a meek hero? I can ban me. Yeah, we'll ban to me.
Classic. Um,
And what's the reference on Goshen?
Probably 37 to 50.
Well, we'll find out. It is. Hey.
Nice.
So there we go. I grabbed Goshen.
Okay. Um, I will block with Nema, and I will banish up to 2, 3, 4, 5 cards from your discard pile.
Do it.
So let's go with that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, I guess.
Okay. They're getting banished.
Yep.
All right, and I have a Faith of Abraham trigger.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty sure that just will win a battle. Okay. So I guess just to try to keep it simple, Abraham's descendant. I don't think there's an evil enhancement or a curse that I'm aware of. But I can ban to any number of Genesis heroes, which can include yours. And the important ones, I think, are these two.
Seems good.
And Leah. She also seems important.
Sure.
Yeah. So guess we'll do it this way. So Leo will go in first with her special ability, and I will bounce the Judah to my hand. Then Midianite Slave can capture to you. And then I think we can draw 2 here. Alright, so each draw 2. Is anything negating my souls?
Enosh is, yes.
Okay, so no prosperity trigger. Okay, and then the Abrams army, I can release that Midianite slave. Release goes back to owner's territory, I believe.
Yeah.
To negate and discard Nama.
And it's even a multi-brigade hero too, so it's a good thing he has the negate. I guess that brings back your banished cards as well.
If only it brought back the Son of God.
Yep. I don't think there's anything I can do about that. I will give you covet.
All right, you can have your guys back. I guess thank you for letting me borrow that against you.
Oh, and Joseph. I own him too. Stealing all my heroes.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. Is there anything in here? Yeah.
Dan Warner. Yeah. No one else he does.
We'll play wages, go to reserve, get carcasses.
Good.
That's
My Enosh is not currently active. We'll put down Meek Judah again. We'll put down Noah.
she will
Sure, we'll do that.
try and look at your
I guess we'll try offering your son. Hey, it fails. Does it just discard it? Oh no, it shuffle itself too. Grab the thing. Still too many cards. I think I want to give that to you. So I think from here I discard Goshen. And then goodness. I'll discard Serpent's Curse. And pass the turn.
Okay.
Here's your chance, Jaden.
So upkeep, my storehouse is negated. My woes is evil. And I think it has to negate. See, your Enosh is currently negated by distress, I believe.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Because I lost the Meek hero and then I put it back down.
Right. So. Okay. I guess we'll just put it back on your storehouse.
Okay.
And Um, I think what we do here. Yep, I think I will rescue with Noah and convert him to Meek and shuffle Leviathan again.
Nothing is negating my heroes, correct? Or evil characters?
Just
Or
Noah.
just preventing with Noah.
Yep. So I guess your heifer is active.
Okay. Well, I think I'm okay with this.
Uh-oh.
So how do I want to go about it? Yeah, let's try blocking with the worm. And we'll negate and discard that Faith of Abraham, I guess.
So it's prevented by Noah, right?
Yeah, it is. You're
Maybe.
right. All right, do I have initiative?
Nope.
Okay. Do I have Dom initiative?
Yes.
No.
Mm-hmm. Um, let's see.
I think I've gotten rid of your big tosser. So
Mm-hmm. Should have a doubt.
yep.
Yeah, I think we'll try to toss you for 3.
Okay. So that puts it to my initiative, right?
Sadly, yes. Yes, it does.
Kill you, CBN.
Yep. Oh, man. Hmm. Don't think.
Doubt.
Yeah, don't have any add to battles or anything for that, so.
Well, at least there a restriction on the DOMs. That's just till the end of the phase, so you can at least get to 4. But
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wonder, yeah, I don't think there was any other reason to play it earlier, so yep, I'll go ahead and play Second Coming and grab the Son of God. Yeah, I definitely messed that one up on the second to last turn, so I was rushing just a little bit too much.
what was it on the second to last that you messed up?
I guess we'll just make it official here. There wasn't anything else you wanted to do, right? Yeah, I guess you're
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
have Son of God, so
right.
Second Coming can't do much here. So
All right, 4-2. Good game. Oh, that was crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely
so
crazy to
on
watch.
the second to last turn, I should have started my band with Leah and bounced my Noah then. And I could have banded Noah into battle to shuffle my Bless the Nations.
Yeah, that makes sense.
which is
Oh,
really what I
I
guess
think at
this deck is kind of supposed to do anyway. But
that point I have to play doubt first and then block.
um, yeah, well, if I had Bless the Nations, you mean?
Yeah, if you had Bless the Nations, just because you could toss it for enough.
Oh, wait a second.
What?
Noah prevented doubt.
He prevents. Oh, dominance can't be prevented. There.
But once he converts to an evil character,
Oh, you're correct. So
uh,
I think it still ultimately amounts to the same. I still get a stubborn heifer trigger from Bless or your Emmaus Road.
um, yeah, I think it.
Which I would.
Right, yeah, I
Does
think
it
it
change your
still
play?
doesn't change anything because yeah, I didn't have anything that was CBP anyway, so I guess I just would have ended up playing Emmaus Road for numbers, and it would have been prevented by
Oh,
Noah.
yeah.
So
Even
okay,
if it had the ability, just heifer, and then I had another CBP thing just in case. But I don't know.
right, yeah, so yeah, I don't think that would have changed anything. Okay, well, if anything,
Yeah, if you had
then
Blessed the Nations before, then doubt isn't as good. But still having two characters in battle means you can't angel kill me
well, I guess even
and get.
actually the fact that Noah prevents doubt would have worked out better for you because then I wouldn't have even been able to toss Bless the Nations.
Yeah, that's true.
So, hmm,
Yeah, I mean, doubt is doubt is sweet.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I'm actually not running martyr in here. I'm just running doubt. So
interesting. I mean, yeah, Doubt's pretty good. I
it.
was hanging on to Martyr and Out in my hand still and just didn't really have a good time to play them against your band.
Yeah,
But
I cut the martyr so I could include ride victoriously.
mm, yeah,
I mean, just I don't know what that confusion early really hurt,
right.
and then just all the jumps. I don't know. There might have been a better way I could navigate through them, but
Well,
especially that foreign wives one that I just completely walked into.
right.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I think
I don't know.
at that point, I maybe should have just given it to you instead of even blocking with foreign wives because your son of God was gone, and that way I would have had a little bit more time to kind of think about my turn instead of trying to like rush through it to get to the end and would have remembered to, bounce my Noah or whatever.
Yeah, this was an
But
oddly defensive game, to say the least.
yeah, and yeah, the angel taking out my grain tenders was definitely like, it hurt, I guess. Like, I don't know if it was necessarily the right play because it didn't like directly win you a battle, but I think it won you battles later on where I, wasn't
I feel
able
like
to
if I
get
Yeah, I
back.
mean, with better play, I think it would have been significantly better. But yeah, just Death of Unrighteous, Servant's Curse, I think are the big two.
Yeah,
I don't want to have to constantly play around those two
right.
because there's not lot of soul protection with this offense. So I was even running Orphans for a while in this deck, but
Mm,
took it out for Firefoxes and DOU. So, but
nice. Yeah. That so many just kind of weird things like my attack with Jacob that uh and you know not using grapes and then discarding it to confusion of mind. Yeah, not sure if
yeah,
that was the right play. maybe hanging on to grapes would have been better to. No, I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like a lot earlier if I'd focused on attacking with less characters to try to get some initiative, I might have could have done something. But I don't know. Hard to say.
Yeah. Yeah, or I suppose I should have just cut grapes or ride on victoriously because I think just getting the add to battle would have been good for this deck. We're kind of relying on, or I guess I'm vulnerable to dominant blocks like that.
Yeah, just
But
even just being able to play first is sometimes enough.
right,
I mean, there's enough animals and demons running around. Being able to play Lord Provides first sometimes is enough.
yeah,
But
for sure.
alrighty.
All right, cool. Well, thanks for getting this in kind of right after the pairings were announced.
Yeah, I mean, everything worked out. So,
Yeah,
and I guess good luck further in the tournament. I don't. It kind of depends how other games go for you and with other
yeah,
players.
yeah.
But
I definitely would have to win outright in the last round, I think, to be able to get in the top four.
yeah,